The guy had to leave. He had to go downstairs because we were on the third floor. It was on the third floor. So he went upstairs. We walked together. And he made him leave the place, like going far down there. So he made the guy very uncomfortable, and the guy had to leave. He was also young, maybe 18 years old, something like that. So I enter his office and I sit down. Okay. And he told me, "You need money?" I said, "Yeah." I told you I need some money for my broken money for the month. And he said, "Okay, so you need to tell me what you need. But I think we need to talk a little bit more about that." I say, "Yeah, but what do you want me to tell?" Then he was like, "I know you need the money." He put that on the, "I know you need your money, but you need to explain to me a little bit more. We need to talk a little bit more." I was like, "Talk about what?" "My father. I mean, what you need, you know?" I was like, I think I was clear. I need some stuff, some supplies and stuff like that. He told me, "Yeah, we can discuss about that on the other room there." So I thought it was another extension of his office. I didn't know that it was his bedroom. So when we opened the door, I saw a bedroom, like a real bedroom. I was like, "What am I doing here?" He told me, like, I mean, I don't know. He started talking nonsense. I don't. It was traumatic, seriously. He started talking nonsense, and then he blocked me. He blocked me, like he was about to do something to me. I was like, "My father, I don't do that. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? You are a priest." That part, he was like, "No, you call me by my name. Like, don't call me priest, call me by my name." Like, he gave me his first name. "Call me like that." I was like, "No, I cannot do that." And he held me tighter. I'm not gonna give you all the detail on that because I was traumatized, seriously. Thanks God it didn't go further than a certain level. And a certain point, like going to, so he blocked me. And he started, now he had my head, he started kissing me. Like, no, putting his tongue in my, no. I was like, "What is this?" I said, "No," I pushed him. But I forgot to tell you a detail. When we entered the office together, he locked the door. That's why I thought something was wrong. He locked the door. He locked the door. I didn't understand why he was locking the door. But I felt like something in my stomach. I felt really uncomfortable. Okay. So, it was almost on me. I was like, "Mike, no, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm waiting for that moment for so long." "What moment? You waiting for what moment? I'm not interested. I don't want you. I am just 16." And I was like, he was trying, and then I couldn't resist anymore. So, it was the same voice, which I think it was God. God has always been on my side. The voice told me, "Do not give up." The voice told me, "Go push him, do something, and run." And in my mind, it's a something of seconds happening, but it seems like hours in your head. But in my mind, I respond to the voice. I said to the voice, "No," he locked the door. And the voice told me, "I unlocked the door for you. You have to go. Don't let yourself, don't let yourself, because at this point, he's not joking. He is about to do what he has to do." So I was scared. But I told the voice, it was a conversation in my head. And by the time the guy was still trying to do stuff, I was trying to resist. So the voice told me, "You have to do it." And I told the voice that if the door is locked, then I would be in big trouble because at that moment he will not be joking. He will be more aggressive than that because he had to finish what he start. He want to start. The voice told me, trust me, run. Push him, do something, but make him surprise him by pushing him, do something, and then run to the door. I did it. I mean, it was like, what's wrong? What you resist me? And so I just pushed him like that. I don't know what happened. I pushed him with all my strength. Then I opened the first door that was open, the door of his bedroom. Then I rushed to the main entrance, door of his office, the main entrance. I thought it was locked, but then I moved the knob, and it was open. It was a miracle. It was open. When I left, when I opened the door, I ran. He told me, do not talk, do not say anything to people. He screamed like that, huh? And I screamed. And no, he wasn't screaming. He was telling like, don't say anything, don't say anything. Oh my God, my dear, I screamed. The priest tried to rape me. The priest tried. I ran and I shout because the archbishop was living not far from there. So if the archbishop will hear something, because it was a little bit farther, but if with the wind, because we were in the third floor, with all the noise, the echo, could probably get to the archbishop, which wasn't a few chance for him to hear anyway, but he didn't hear. But he would be afraid that the archbishop could hear that. So I screamed. So all the students in the dormitory who were doing their homework came out. My brothers also, and my high school sweetheart who was with them. He was upset. He said, what's going on? And he said, what happened to you? And I told him what happened. And I was crying. I was shaking. I was all this. And the priest said, she's a liar. She's a liar. I said, you're not lying. The guy was waiting for me downstairs. Was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I told him everything because he wasn't there. He was downstairs completely. He was isolated because he sent him away. I told him you have to go home. I explained to him everything. We rush, we walk fast. They say, oh, I know some shortcuts. Because I was convinced that the priest will follow me. And I was right. He went downstairs. Okay, he went to take his car. We were walking fast. We went to do shortcuts. And I arrived home. He said, you think you're scared? I was shaking. I was so scared. I told him, no, I don't think I can sleep in my apartment tonight. I'm sure he can come here. And I was right. So I went to the neighbors. They were the two girls, the young ladies that were sitting. They tell me, what's wrong? Because that's why you always have to be nice with people, because you don't know who's going to help you tomorrow. These ladies, these young girls, they were very nice with me. And I was always respectful, talking to them. Sometimes they told me, enter in our apartment now. So I entered in the apartment with my stuff, my pillow and my clothes for the night, my pyjama, everything. And they had me in one of the girls' bedrooms. They had me there. So just 2 minutes after the priest entered the premises, he entered the places he entered. He was looking, he went straight to my apartment. The young ladies knew what was happening, and they looked at him. They were sitting outside the door. And when he came back, they say, are you looking for somebody? Are you looking for the young girl who's living there? He said, oh, yes. Oh, she was crying. She said that a priest tried to rape her. And they looked at him. He was dressed as a priest. So he understood that I told them everything. He got upset in a way, but he was also ashamed in a way, humiliated, I would say. So he said, okay, tell her that I was there. Then he left.